It's your boy. D Reacts back again with another video. Next up we got Tommy Guns. Coming out of Pixie, California. Let's lock in. I guess he got a controversial take about black women, so we about to look in and see what he talking about.
Ricky was very adamant about talking about this. I think it's a great topic as well.
I was a little faded when I first seen it, and I was a little upset in the group chat, but nothing too crazy. But I went to try to be a proper journalist and watch the whole clip, so I got more context of what he's saying. We could get into it though.
I think it's an interesting conversation regardless.
Yeah.
So let's see
relationship dynamics and stuff, money, all that stuff.
So Tommy Gunz was recently on the Drinks with Jinx podcast. Shouts to our homeboy Jinx. And for those who don't know, Tommy Gunz is mixed race. He's black and Mexican. I believe his father is Mexican and his mom is black.
Yeah.
And he was asked about his preference when it comes to women or his experience with black women.
He don't like black chicks.
This is what he had to say.
He wasn't even.
He don't like black chicks.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I could tell.
Let's play the clip. Yeah.
He like
Preference of women. Like, do you fuck with black bitches too? You like black bitches too? The sisters?
Damn, to be honest, I haven't dated a black girl since I was like in the 6th grade. Bro.
Damn, my nigga. Like that. Damn.
Straight up. I'm keeping it hella G though.
Keep it G.
Hey, remember he's from Pixie, California. I think Pixie, California only have like maybe like 70 black people, like the population of like the population is like you could pass it on the highway and you wouldn't even know it's there. No disrespect to Pixie, but it's a very small town. So it's not many black, people out there. So his perspective, because he's from a small town, so his perspective is kind of narrower.
My experience, damn well, like when you run into a Mexican girl, they're more like, how do I say it? Family oriented. Like you meet them, they're like, damn, my parents this and that. Like you're gonna have to,
Yeah.
For like, how do I say it? Like a black woman, it probably wouldn't be the same. Like they don't give a if your dad or pops likes them or not. They're not really too like family oriented,
That's not true with all races because Hispanics is the same thing. Hispanic and blacks, I feel like depending on who you talking to, they're depending on that, like that's what you get. So it's on a person, but you see everybody try to make it about race. So I mean, I could tell based on how he's answered so far that he leans more on the Hispanic side, which I get, but like I said, his perspective is kind of narrower because Pixie, California is mostly full of Hispanics. So, it's not many black people out there.
It's just more to like, this is me and you, and then whenever real shit hit the fan, then you see, damn, the family don't like me. They don't worry about that. A black girl's not gonna go out of the way to be like, I want you to meet my mom. I want you to meet my cousins. I want you to meet my family. Like, come in my family. I want you to be part of my family. No, 9 times out of 10.
Not like how a Mexican woman would.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I could smell from a mile away, and not to disrespect no one or nothing, but smelling bush from a mile away, I could just smell it from a mile away. And I will say that whenever I would go to my
all right, and in the defense, most black girls is not about to like have you in front of their mama house if you guys only been dating for 2 days, bro. Because bro, sometimes the relationships only last a week or two, so you basically like every time it's a new nigga. Like that's so. I kind of get why they don't rush to like why black women don't rush to meet the parents because you want to make sure this is serious. You want to make sure this is legit. Meeting your parents is not a small thing, especially because you want their opinion and their opinion matters.
my homie's house, and I was younger, and I'll go to my homie's house, and I'll see their mom there. They would be like, "You hungry too? Let me get you a plate of food. Let me make you some food too. You hungry? Oh, I'm gonna give you the same Gatorade as him that I gave my son. I'm gonna give you the same shit I gave my son that birthed him. I'm gonna give you the same portion of food. I'm gonna give you the same this and that. I try to take my homie to my house or something. What's the black mom gonna tell you? They don't got food at their house? Tell their mom to cook. I got food stamps right here. I don't have money to be wasting on your friends.
Wait, hold up, nigga.
And you see, his perspective is based on, like I said, what he grew up around, which was probably like low class black people or people that's on food stamps or that's just barely making things neat. Which I get, but not every black person is broke or can't afford the basics or can't afford to feed. So some people are just, just struggling to survive, and you put an extra on them, they can't afford to. But in some cases, I've seen people with less. They make stuff like spaghetti, they make stuff like that to make it stretch. It's kind of controversial why you could just say some shit like that.
don't have money to be wasting on your.
Hold up.
Wait. Let me get it out. This is what I lived through. Like,
Okay.
but say you're black and you bring a Mexican homie to your house, you're gonna be like, hey, like, I know they be cooking at their house. Why I'm low on bills right now. Don't bring your friends over here to be making food and stuff.
Okay.
You're gonna get a little lecture, like, you're gonna little, like, it's not that same comfort. Like, bring all your friends right here. Bring all your friends I got right here. This and that, because 9 times out of 10 they on the food stamps.
Okay.
9 times out of 10 the blacks on the food stamps, right? But 9 times out of 10 the Mexicans don't even have an ID or social to get food stamps.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's not true, because a lot of who you think be in the county lines? Blacks, Hispanics, and white people. You see, white people is also one of the main people that that receive some type of benefits too. So it's just he's based on his perspective of him living in Pixie, California, which it is. There's people on low income. I'm pretty sure that's Hispanic and that receiving EBT benefits, and black people. So, but he probably know that. So, but hey, I guess.
Most I ever got in my life was from Mexican.
For sure.
Ever in my life.
They throw it the fastest.
Thank you.
You'll see them outside.
They throw it the fastest.
Like you.
The most ass I ever got the fastest was from Mexicans.
And then you'll meet their sister the next day. Like it's one trajectory.
Man,
like,
look, bro. I grew up, bro. Look, and I love Mexicans, gang, because I grew up with Mexicans, and nigga, look, bro. And one thing I can say that a lot of the time with the black, bro, you have to convince them to.
You do.
Like, you gotta jump through all these stupid ass hoops. You gotta act like, you gotta do the most to get the little black bitch. She wanna f you, but she know, but
you gotta choke her out.
You gotta do a little extra.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm Superman.
I'm talking about every show. I went home and tore down some Mexican shit.
Yeah.
Every show. They be throwing it.
And they standing there smiling, talking about I like your lips, I like your hair, I like your eyes, where you going? I'm like, damn,
I can't even breathe.
And then her friends is clapping her. The friends is clapping like, yeah, you should go there.
But look, bro, look. And then, another thing I want to say is too, bro. Mexicans be on food stamps just like we do.
They do.
Just like what I said, like, Mexicans be on food stamps too. Like, maybe the few that he met, they wasn't on food stamps, or maybe there was, like on paper, like not on papers or something like that. I don't know, but yeah.
What we talking about?
But they know how to work it though.
Thank you.
They know how to buy the cheap ingredients and make a whole potluck.
Man,
for
we're
the
not gonna act like it's no Mexicans on food stamps. We're not gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna act like all black people are on food stamps, because I ain't never ever had an EBT card in my life. I never even seen one until I had friends.
This is the thing with him,
my mama
bro.
never had EBT, nigga.
This is the thing where I feel like Tommy is messing up. Like I said, I went to go watch the whole clip, and really what he's talking about is the that he's seen in his household, but he's kind of double speaking with it because he don't want to really throw his mom in that.
No, he threw his mom under the bus. But
later on, he even said he was like, "I'm not trying to put my mom's business out there like that." You feel me? But he was trying to, like, I guess, just tell his truth. And at first, when I watched it, I'm thinking Jinx is agreeing with him. I'm a little faded or whatever. I'm like, what's going on?
Jinx
here?
did agree with him.
Yeah, even you.
I agree. Y'all ain't never seen. Y'all ain't never seen the county line? It be full of niggas and Mexicans.
But listen here, though. This is what I don't agree with.
I fuck with you, Tommy, but you wrong, bro.
You wrong, bro.
You
making
wrong, bro.
Generalizations about, like, black families and stuff. I looked up where he's from, Pixley, California, bro.
So, like I said, Pixie, California. The population very low, but based on what he's saying, it's just closed-minded. He needs to go out, he needs to go out more, and he needs to, explore more, because, his last black girl was 16, and that was probably just his one bad experience, but he put it on all black girls that they're just like that. But that's not true. It's simply not true. So, from that, everything else, I feel like he just don't know. So, but that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys like my video, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, remember daily uploads. I'm gonna try to post as much as I can, and that's it. Peace. Shout out to No Jumper.